More alcohol sales could be coming to Nebraska athletic events. Thanks for joining us. I'm Quinicia Fraser.
I'm Bill Sherman. Husker basketball, baseball, and softball games have already popped the tab on beer sales. Now, Regents will consider expanding that.
KETV Newswatch 7's Andrew Ozaki spoke to those on both sides of this conversation.
Beginning next fall, Husker football fans could sip a beer or wine cooler at a home football game or volleyball match. Next Friday, Regents will consider allowing alcohol sales and consumption at all University of Nebraska athletic events, something Chairman of the Board Rob Schaefer supports.
Well, I've said all along that I believe in treating adults like adults, and that's what we're doing here. And more importantly, though, Nebraska fans have proven that they can act like adults while having an adult beverage at a game.
Nebraska already allows booze at its basketball, baseball, and softball games. Schaefer says it's a natural progression fans want to see, and it comes at the right time.
Because we're actually going to be moving forward with the stadium renovation, and with that is plan to update and renovate the concessions and the restrooms and the concourses and so forth.
Nearly 80% of Power 5 programs allow alcohol sales at football games, including all Big Ten stadiums except Nebraska.
I think it's a great moneymaker for the university. I mean, you're not going to draw more people in, but you'll definitely make a lot more money.
It's not hard to find opinions at Ryan Amon's barbershop.
Like, they drink before the game, but they don't when they go in, so it's like, what's the difference?
But Project Extra Mile believes it would lead to an increase in underage binge drinking and impaired driving, saying, quote, the university's football and volleyball teams have a level of fan support that is truly unparalleled in college sports. We don't need to add alcohol to sell tickets. That's absolutely clear.
I think it will help with revenue for the school in general, but I think that it comes at a cost of kids being rowdy.
The plan includes spending part of the revenue on alcohol safety programs. NU President Dr. Jeffrey Gold says in a statement, the university will closely monitor safety while bringing Nebraska in line with its peers in today's changing college athletic landscape.
We're going to do it in a responsible fashion.
Andrew Ozaki, KETV, Newswatch 7.